December 17th, 2018. Well, I fixed the ram pump over the weekend. I let it cure for about 24 hours or so, and then I went and installed it and put it back online tonight. And we're refilling our reserve reservoirs, and I'll just try and give you a shot down in there. There you go. You can see we're about half filled back up, so that's good. And this is real cold water coming in. I think it's about 38, 36 in there. So you can see, maybe better from this angle, if you can see the sweat line there, right there. So I'll include a snapshot of water temperature coming in, and the BTUs. You'll see the BTUs go negative on TMAS 2. This is our passive thermal mass. So it acts as mainly as a water reservoir and secondarily as a thermal mass when it does warm back up. But there's no heat coil circulating, so it's just ambient air warming it back up. Anyway, main point of this video is the ram pump is back online, and I'll take you down there when I get done filling this tank and watering things in here, and I'll show you that running before I shut it down so we don't get another freeze in the cold. Well, one of the things that consumes a tremendous amount of water during the heating season is this primary thermal pot mass. It's a 200 quart stainless steel Bayou Classic stock pot. It's full of pretty warm water at the moment. I'd say probably about 140 degrees or so. And I've got the hose here, which has 36 degree water coming in, somewhere in there. And I know I've done other videos on stratification, but I just thought I would share it while I happen to be in here and have a little bit better camera and hopefully a little bit better lighting so that you can see the water stratifying. And I'm going to go ahead and put this underwater now so you can see that clear stream definition between the two. And you can see that cold water dropping right to the bottom of the pot. Anyway, I know I've shown this before, but this is an excellent opportunity to demonstrate the principle behind thermosiphons and convection and water stratification. So I hope you found this interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish filling the pot, and then we'll finish filling the tank, watering the plants, and then we'll shut the pump down for the cold weather until I can re-engineer the pressure chamber and a few other things. Anyway, I thought you would appreciate this. Well, since this video is about the ram pump specifically, freezing and being repaired, this is the part that broke in the last freeze back on November 21st or 22nd, whatever it was. So you can see where the pressure chamber clearly split, and obviously the rest of this was not exposed to as much cold because it was down kind of in that recess where the ram pump sits. And of course, with the pressure chamber sticking up as far as it did, it had a lot of cooling exposure, and obviously that cracked first. So this is the piece that had to be replaced. I would love it if I could unbond these fittings and just replace the one piece that broke, but unfortunately the PVC, once it's bonded, that stuff ain't coming apart. So that's that. we'll just go outside quick, and I got the cracked pressure chamber piece that I didn't cut off for the repair out there, and I'll just show you the cracks in that quick. So here's she be. So I basically cut off right here and used the bottom part of that to do the repair for the pressure chamber for now. Like I said, I will be redesigning the pressure chamber at some point, but you can see the fracture line actually runs all through here. I think you can see that all through here, almost right up to this fitting. And then this is the bottom part where I just showed you the piece from, where it actually split out on the fitting point. You can see it actually separated that bond between those two even. But yeah, freezing water, it'll split just about anything. So that's that. And I guess we'll go have a look at the ram pump running now, unless I come across something else first.
Well, as always, I always find something interesting. So we're still flowing water right now, but I wanted you to have a look at the outside temp here. You notice that's 31.775 degrees, and the water temperature on the flow sensor is 33.01. So we're approaching freezing, and we're still moving water. Pretty cool. I find I can continue moving water down to about 27 degrees, and then the pump can't produce enough volume to keep enough flow to prevent freezing below that temperature in the delivery line. And I guess for those who are interested in the technical aspects, we're moving about 3/4 of a gallon a minute across about 850 foot of delivery line, 3/4 inch black poly. So just interesting thing to note.
Well, if you've been watching my channel for any period of time, you know I just can't stop. So the upper reservoir in the barn is empty. We're now coming direct from the pump. So that is direct delivery from the pump. About 3/4 of a gallon a minute. I haven't measured it, but I know what that looks like from having tested it so many times. Anyway, we're still pumping water.
And the main reason that I wanted to turn the camera back on here was to show these beautiful citrus flowers on the Meyer lemon tree, because they're beautiful and they smell fantastic. I wish we had smell-o-vision so I could share them with you. Anyway, they're very beautiful. And I guess I'll just point out that the entire tree is covered in flowers all about. And while I'm at it, I'll point out that we have new shoot growth growing on the tree. And I'll also show these were flowers that were in bloom a couple of weeks ago, and now they're turning into lemons, just to show the different stages. Anyway, just another piece to the video. And so here we are, finally down at the ram pump. Tanks are full, everything's watered in the greenhouse. You can see the standpipe gauge fluxing with the pump cycles. We'll go down and take a look at the pump before we shut her down for the night, or for however long. You can see I massively cut down the pressure chamber, much shorter than it was, but it's running fine. And you can see the new fittings, the new key there that I installed. And she's just cycling away. Anyway, I'm going to decommission her for cold weather. Hope you found this informative or interesting. If you have questions or comments, please do so down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network.